So we all know she didn't like this movie. Okay, she said in the past that she didn't really care for this movie, The Last Jedi. Or there was an interview a few days, around a week ago. Well, she was given a choice between Baby Yoda and the Porg, the penguin thing, looking things from The Last Jedi. I don't particularly hate the Porgs, but she said Baby Yoda, which obviously it's Baby Yoda. Yeah, of course, Baby Yoda is superior because he's, of course, Yoda. He's Yoda. He's Yoda. Of course, he's reasonable, and he's more memeable. So of course, Baby Yoda is superior because he's more memeable. Of course. You don't see millions of memes of porgs on the internet. No, you don't. You see millions of memes of Baby Yoda already. Many Star Wars fans have strong opinions on the last piece of trash called The Last Jedi. A lot of hardcore fans are upset about the film storyline, but may surprise you about someone very close to Star Wars was disappointed by the film. The controversy of Last Jedi, of course, is probably easily one of the most controversial products that things in entertainment, and the most polarizing thing in entertainment to come out in the last 3 or 4 years. Okay, there of course other polarizing things that came out over the entertainment. One of the most was the most polarizing film. Of course, in terms of money, yes. I think the most polarizing film of recent memory is Captain Marvel. In terms of video games, it's Pokemon Sword and Shield. And it came to TV shows, it's Game of Thrones season 8. So that, and backing up the franchise conventions are distracted for the same reasons. Okay, Daisy Ridley gave a cat interview with Fox CC where she discussed her feelings on the film. The interviewer asked about the scenes of the Last Night, usually the old footage of Carrie Fisher. And of course, Ridley discussed Rey's relationship with Luke Skywalker. She explained that Jar Jar ate, or J.J. Abrams might disagree, but Rey was looking for a parent figure. Yes, she was. In the Last Night, she was looking to find out who her parents was, and Luke wasn't just for her because they turned Luke into his old man who is just complains about everything. Okay, wasn't for her, and that wasn't always around him. So upset about the Last Jedi and why I felt like it was so emotional doing it because all she wants is a family. All she wants is her a family. Welcome to the she doesn't. He probably doesn't agree on Ryan Johnson's opinions on the Last Jedi. Okay, you know Ryan Johnson does not care about the movie about Star Wars. He doesn't really. Okay, Disney does not. Okay, they had all the opportunities to give Rey make her an interesting character, give her an actual backstory, what they were probably looking to do with the Force Awakens, and hoping she's kind of like the one of those characters you know more about in the sequels. Okay, and the whole movie was setting up these new characters, like how the first movie did. Okay, the first movie they kind of set up these characters as well. Okay, but the last of that they didn't do it at all. Okay, they ruined Luke Skywalker in the last. Well, I can go over all the sins of the Last Jedi. Okay, all the sins of that terrible movie. Okay, they ruined Luke Skywalker. They killed him off. Okay, they made Rey this boy Mary Sue. Okay, they introduced Horo. They introduced Rose Tico. The entire casino scene in general. The entire plot where they just run away from the 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 First Order. When the First Order could have clearly killed them. Okay, they could have clearly killed them, and they could have run against you know the resistance. Okay, and completely destroyed them. Okay, instead of just following them. Okay, they could have easily just killed the resistance. Okay, easily, and then Ray would be like, well, everybody, and of course, Snoke said, oh, I killed them all, killed everyone, do not count. Okay, you know, the entire plot was just a mess. It was a terrible pie. It was a terrible movie. Okay, The Last Jedi was a terrible movie. Okay, and now we have Daisy Ridley. Hopefully, Disney will likely, say, "Oh my God!" But they probably know that she's gonna not be in the Star Wars after the Rise of Skywalker. Okay, and Disney is probably like, "How dare you disagree about movie?" How dare you? And that's the whole thing of Captain Marvel as well. Okay, you know, Captain Marvel, a lot of people didn't like the movie. Okay, then of course he had all the Disney bots and Captain Marvel bots saying, "Oh my God, I can't say anything bad about Captain Marvel." Same with the Last Jedi. Okay, you can't say anything bad about Last Jedi, or he's sexist or racist. Or I guess Daisy Ridley is sexist, but he, you know, I think she's probably done bowing down to the Mouse, okay? Because after the Rise of Skywalker, she doesn't want to be in Star Wars ever again. Because you know what? She probably doesn't like Star Wars. After Ryan Johnson's The Last Jedi, because they ruined her character, basically. They turned her into a boy, Mary Sue, with, and basically all she wanted was a family, okay? Luke Skywalker, you know, as he found ways relationship to Luke's way of the Rise of Skywalker, so the way of thing, it makes sense of an older wiser helping you. As comforting viewing, I think watching it to make sense. We briefly discussed fans' disappointment in the film and basically asked the backlash. I wasn't surprised. And of course, they said, "Oh no, you can't say that. You can't say that about a movie." Okay, and Mark Hamill doesn't like the movie either, which we all know there's tons of He said it at multiple occasions. He actually said he didn't like the movie because they basically turned Luke Skywalker into a piece of trash. Okay, in the Last Jedi. Okay, and now they're gonna make him they're gonna ruin Rey and say, oh my God, Rey's a Skywalker now because of reasons. Okay, she has no relation to Luke Skywalker. If she said at the end she is Rey Skywalker and then in the Last Jedi, she's a relative of Luke Skywalker. That would make sense, but nope. We have to have it, Ryan Johnson's way, okay? Ryan Johnson ruined Star Wars, okay? You know? And even Hamill said it himself that Hamill would pretend he was playing a different character. I almost had to think Luke was another character. Maybe he's Jake Skywalker, not Luke Skywalker, because Ryan Johnson wanted to do it because it's so the story wrong, because I'm reasonable, regardless of one attitude, that Hamill and Ridley were both honest about their feelings. So, and Disney couldn't tell Mark Hamill to say what he said because he was done with Star Wars after the Last Jedi. Okay, he was done with Star Wars after that movie. He was trying to do the right and wrong. So right after a fundamental difference, not my story anymore, somebody else's story. Ray's and Ryan's needed me certain way to make the ending effective, So it's not surprising that that Daisy Ridley was disappointed by the Last Jedi. Okay, the Last Jedi was and of course, we have a lot of cast members coming out and saying they're disappointed. They didn't like the Last Jedi either. Okay, a lot of other people, Akbao, the guy who plays him, C-3PO, because he didn't really get to act that much in the movie. Okay, and we have probably a lot of the original cast do not like the Last Jedi. Okay, disappointed in Han Solo didn't really like the Force Awakens that much because he didn't really want to be in the movie, but they said, oh, you have to be in this movie for this last time. Okay, that's basically about this trilogy. Goodbye.